So you just bought the LG G6, opened the box and powered it on, but now what? We've got 5 things that you should do right away with the new LG G6. Now, one of the first things you should do is use the fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner is on the back of the phone, and it's pretty good. It is a little small, but it works great. So to add your fingerprint, you will be asked to do this at startup, but if you don't do it, you can go into Settings, Fingerprints and Security, Fingerprints, put in your pattern if you have one, and I already have 2 fingers in, but to add another one, you just tap Add Fingerprint, and just tap your finger repeatedly on the back. Make sure you get all the angles of your finger that you might press it. And then when you're done, just simply tap OK, and that's all you need to do. Next, you may have noticed that there's no app drawer by default. All your apps are on the home screen, just splattered around, just like an iPhone. It's kind of annoying. But LG does have an app drawer launcher, so you just go into the settings. We're going to go to home screen, select home, and select the home and app drawer. It's going to go right to your home screen, and now we have the more traditional app drawer right here with all your apps like you would expect. Much more useful. Now, by default, the theme on the G6 is white, and it looks all right, but if you're like me and you don't like bright white themes, you can go and change it. There's a theme option here, and it comes with a few that you can choose from by default, or you can download from the Play Store, which I have. This one's called Pixel Dark, and it's in the Play Store. It costs $1.99, and once you apply this theme, it's going to change the entire look of your phone. So now you can see I have a dark theme here in the quick toggles and in the settings. It's also changed some of my icons to be the pixel style, so they're round now. It's a completely new look with a tap of a button. The display on the G6 is taller than a normal display. It has an 18:9 aspect ratio, and if you want, you can adjust how apps look on this display. So most apps, for example, just look normal. They are displayed on the top here above the navigation buttons, and so there's not much going on. Here's a full screen app, and you can see there's black bars on the top and bottom. I could make that into full screen mode, so you swipe up to bring up the buttons, tap this little icon here, and this is app scaling. And if I want to use the entire full screen, I'm just going to select full screen, OK. The app is going to reopen. I'm going to get this little message, that's OK. And now you can see my entire display is taken up with the game. The camera on the G6 is 13 megapixels, but by default it actually doesn't use the full 13 megapixels. So you can see right now it looks cool because my entire display is taken up by the viewfinder. But if you go into the settings, in order to be an 18:9, it's only using 8.7 megapixels. I can change it to 13 megapixels, which is going to be in 4:3 aspect ratio, so I don't get the full widescreen effect, but these photos are taking the full megapixels, and you can adjust that for the front-facing camera as well. So make sure you're using the full force of the camera. And last but not least, make sure you download the Forums for Android app. This app will automatically detect that you have the LG G6 and will add you to the G6 forums so that you can go here on your phone and see what everyone is talking about. There's G6 news, G6 articles, people asking for help, people answering questions, tons of good information for LG G6 users. So that's everything you should do with the LG G6. Be sure to read the full article linked in the description for more things to do, and we'll see you next time.